Hello. So yes. I've started this map a bit. I noticed that I needed to turn on the stream though. But yeah. Nice, man.
Lord Lenato, please don't die.
I'm sorry, but I don't believe Lord Lenato has the strength to carry on.
I won't let you anywhere near Lord Lenato.
Ferdinand just turned into a beast. Whiff! That happens a lot. My Dark Magician annihilated yours.
It's you. Thunderstrike Cassandra. It was your wretched zealotry that killed my son!
The only name I answer to is Catherine. Prepare to taste the blade of one who serves the goddess. Now you face a knight of Theros!
The fog is cleared. There's nothing left to hide you or the filthy Central Church from the judgment of the goddess.
Both feel like they are directed by God. It's called a mess.
That's right. You can't stop me! Is that all?
Thanks for helping. Lord Lonato doesn't deserve such sadness and anger. Now it's your turn to suffer.
Where do I start?
Back to the fray.
Appreciated.
You have been deceived by that witch. I will show you the truth.
Nice.
I can fight through anything. Thank you.
Nice.
I think I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
No other option. You. I will be the one to kill you. No other.
You have lost all set. You want to fight me? So be it. I'll send you to meet your goddess.
I can fight through anything.
Hmm. Yeah. Unwise to
I will prevail.
tackle him head on.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre. As you wish. No hesitation.
That's my cue. Oh no.
Wait, I could end this? Yeah, I think I could end this actually. Yeah, I can end this.
That vile woman. Stop it. Forgive me.
He's down and out.
I never thought I'd see Lonato meet this fate. Well done, everyone. Let's gather our troops and go.
Secret book, goddess icon. Well, I'm gonna take a short break.
Damn it, it was all so pointless. I've never seen so many people utterly heartbroken.
Forcing innocent citizens to risk their lives? That man was not a noble, but a monster.
What could have pushed Lord Lonato to this point?
Everyone was a bit shaken by the militia fighting alongside our enemies.
Guess that's the reality of battle.
If only everyone could face reality so unflinchingly. The commoners who allied themselves with Lord Lonato believed they were fighting for a just cause. It would be disrespectful to consider them simply victims when they died for what they believed in. Still, we have no choice but to eliminate those who cling to unreasonable ideas of justice. Even if our enemies are the gods themselves, we must never lose sight of our goal.
Agreed.
I'm surprised to hear you say that. Really, I'm just like Lonato. I, too, will be the sort of ruler who's willing to risk the lives of my citizens in service of a higher cause. It's not possible to change the world without sacrifice. Dying for the greater good is not a death in vain.
Professor,
I'm afraid this incident is far more serious than anticipated. I found this on Lord Lenato. It's a note that mentions a plan to assassinate Lady Rhea. We can't tell who sent it, so the source is suspect, but the content is too disturbing to ignore. We must report this to Lady Rhea right away. I hope that it's nothing.
I am glad to see that you have returned safely. The goddess is gracious with her divine protection. But it was not only her divine protection that shielded you, was it? You are just as skilled as I had hoped.
Students deserve the
I'm
praise.
not so sure.
Deserve the praise. Well, they kind of do.
I heard some of the students were hesitant about
Of
fighting
course they would
Lucia.
be.
However, we must punish any sinner who may inflict harm upon believers, even if those sinners are civilians. I pray the students learned a valuable lesson about the fate that awaits all who are foolish enough to point their
They're the
blame
ones that
towards the heavens.
literally, like,
Our real concern is what Catherine reported.
gave that lesson
The
to those
secret
people.
message that was in Lord Lenato's possession. It contained a deplorable plot to target the Archbishop on the day of the goddess's rite of rebirth. The plan seems unrealistic at best, but a threat is a threat. We must maintain constant vigilance. To that end, I would like for you and your students to help with security on the day of the ritual.
You can count on us.
That is most reassuring. You have my gratitude.
The rite of rebirth is of paramount importance. It is when the Church of Seros and its believers unite to pray for the return of the goddess. The Archbishop and I will be confined to the Goddess Tower once the ritual begins. Of course, the Knights will be on high alert as well. But there aren't enough of them to keep watch on every corner of the monastery. It is far from ideal to be forced to mobilize students, but the gravity of this situation requires that we all bend to avoid breaking.
While there is no need to fear for my safety, we cannot turn a blind eye to those who would blaspheme so heinously.
With any luck, this will all be for naught. Still, be on your guard.
Part 1. White Clouds. Blue Sea Moon. The Goddess's Rite of Rebirth. As the sun grows stronger and the nights grow ever shorter, the Blue Sea Star returns to the sky once more. Believed to be the goddess's home, her followers look to the star and commence celebrations of her rebirth. On the grounds of Garreg Mach Monastery, a grand ceremony is held in honor of this much-anticipated event. Every true follower of the Church of Seros is sure to be in attendance.
Thanks.
Our mission this month is to patrol and set up defenses to stop the assassination plot.
I wonder if an assassination attempt is truly the goal of our enemy.
What do you mean?
You must sense that something's off about all of this.
I guess it was pretty easy
A
to find,
barely
wasn't
concealed secret
it?
message trying to distract us from whatever's really going on. Sloppy, to say the least. And while everyone is out searching for a phantom assassin, they'll be free to accomplish their true goal with ease.
The monastery houses many valuable weapons. Perhaps that is their aim?
I hear the monastery has a treasure vault, too. Seems like the sort of place a foe would like some alone time in.
Garreg Mach is immense, and not just above ground, but below as well. Perhaps their aim lies beneath the monastery.
It seems to me that we should search the monastery for a clue as to what the enemy might be after. Of course, we must never underestimate the need for preparedness, in case a battle should ensue.
A secret meeting, Professor? Oh, we haven't been introduced. I am Shamir.
Shamir is one of the Knights of Saros, and this young man is...
I work for Lady Rhea, and I'm Shamir's apprentice. Oh, the name's Cyril.
Shamir's apprentice?
Yep, she's teaching me about the bow and the sword and all kinds of stuff. I've got to protect Lady Rhea, so that's why I've got to learn all I can from Shamir.
Cyril adores Rhea. That aside, if you need anything, ask.
Our enemy's true target. What could it be? The monastery has been around for nearly a millennium. It's only logical that there are secrets here. We'd better investigate. Would you mind asking around and seeing what you can dig up? Once you've uncovered some leads, we'll regroup. I have a favor to ask.
The monks declined my offer of assistance. They said that no one from Duskur is to be trusted, especially now. Given the circumstances, I cannot fault them.
Hey there. I was thinking.
Hi.
I've been in town procuring some supplies for Flame. No, but do not concern yourself for my safety. I am very much stronger than I appear. I have something to ask of you.
Band of Thieves. Any idea where it might be? Sure, I'll find it.
Setting fire to the stables to distract everyone, to cause a commotion. It is the oldest trick in the book, but I cannot shake the thought that our enemies may attempt it. I will stand guard and watch over the stable, and the knight's horses. They are truly magnificent. Please, do me a favor.
I've heard talk of students wandering the monastery late at night. They wouldn't happen to be from your class, would they? Please keep your students in line, Professor. Kids these days.
So... Hello there.
Rumor has it that Death himself has been appearing in Garreg Mach. They say he appears every night and kidnaps folks. I wonder what happens to them.
Something in the monastery that someone might go after? There's so much here, I couldn't possibly name just one. Even this here kitchen contains precious wares, wine bottles from centuries past and the like. I hear that stuff is fancy, but not very drinkable. I doubt anyone would go to the trouble of stealing it.
Thinking. What? That's so. Well.
Okay?
The goddess's rite of rebirth is the most significant ritual for the Church of Seros. Could it be that someone has spread these rumors of an assassination plot merely with the intention to hinder the celebration?
I doubt it, man. There's a lot less serious ways to stop a celebration.
Maybe. It would be terrible if the greenhouse was targeted. The plants in here are incredibly valuable. This place contains the heart of Garreg Mach's 995-year history. So many beautiful flowers, plants that can save or end lives. They are all my precious children. No.
Okay?
That's I was thinking.
Okay.
Professor? I figured it out, Professor. The enemy must be targeting Lady Rhea. They're gonna make it seem like they're going after something else, but then they're gonna go for her. Impressive, right? I'm telling you, my intuition's never wrong. Hey, I got a favor to ask.
Sure. Let's go.
Do you know what this room is? It is the church's treasure vault. I say treasure, but I do not mean silver and gold and jewels. It mostly contains weapons, artifacts, and the like. Anything that would cause too great a stir, should it be stolen? No. The church knows better than to store anything too valuable in such an accessible location.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Thanks for letting me know. You know what? I need to do something general because I go back and forth between these two games.
Is doing their class of program, which is where they hire.
Let's see here. Edit. Yeah, there we go. Fire Emblem. There we go. Thanks for letting me know, Laya VT. I don't know how to, if I was supposed to say it that way or not, but it should be updated now.
Professor?
Professor?
Oh, really? I'm a small streamer too. I think you're the only one here, so I'm about as small as you can get. But I'm having a blast. How about you? How's your day going?
Well,
Speaking of,
Professor.
That reminds me.
Hello.
But yeah, I'm glad you're here. You're helping me grow just by being here. But if you want to do something else, then feel free if you want to, like, raid by stream or something. I'm always down for that. I also play at night sometimes. I usually do Fire Emblem in the morning or afternoon, and then I play Undertale at night.
Here's an idea.
What do you stream?
On the day of the rite, the monastery will be open to the public, including the Holy Mausoleum. The Holy Mausoleum is where the tomb of the divine Seros lies. There she slumbers, eternally. That's pretty much all that's in there. Just an ancient coffin. It's sealed with a powerful magic to protect against would-be grave robbers.
What?
I have a thought. Have you visited the Goddess Tower? It's a sacred place used for rituals and the like. In general, students aren't allowed entry. But as you'd expect, that rule just excites their curiosity. Some have even tried sneaking in. Well, at least for this month, that kind of behavior is totally unthinkable. We have a
No
lot
worries.
more security. What with the goddess's wedding rebirth coming up.
There's like no obligation to stay here, but I'm glad you're here. I'm happy you've decided to come back.
hello there.
What do you usually stream, Laya?
Possible.
Huh?
Hello there.
Hey!
well,
Fire Emblem is about
Listen.
it's usually, well, it has a lot of different plot lines. I never actually finished 3 Houses, but the gameplay is is tactical RPG, where you have like an army and you have to move them around like chess pieces a little bit, except there's a bunch of RPG elements within the game of chess. The storyline is usually something about trying to overcome some king or some god or something, and you have to basically like defeat them to save the world. It's typically that type of storyline. What's your favorite thing to stream?
Hello.
But yeah, and this part of it is actually like upkeep. You do little side quests and stuff, and you have to talk to your students, and you have to make them happy, because if you do, they'll do better in battle and whatnot.
I bet the enemy is using this assassination nonsense just to sneak in and raid
Right
the
now, we
pantry.
found a note that
What do you think,
apparently
Professor?
was a note that makes us suspect that the Lady Rhea, which is like the prophet of the church that we are soldiers for, or students, they call them students, but really we're more soldiers. And everybody's kind of worked up about that at the moment. You like to stream psychological horror? Wow. So like Five Nights at Freddy's, or like Silent Hill or stuff like that.
Oh, I'm right, all right. My animal instinct is telling me that the enemy is after our best meats.
The best meats. They're after our meat.
Okay.
Fomori, End Roll. Actually, I haven't heard of those. Actually, are those kind of like novel type of games, or are they more like story? Or what type of psychological horror are they?
Professor.
Not horror, more like trauma. Trauma horror. Oh, they're pixel art. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, interesting. So it's, are they like more RPG focused, or are they more of the novel focused? Or I guess you said you play a range of them, so that's probably all over the spectrum, I would guess. Personally, I think the most intense horror games that I've played are always the survival horror. Makes you feel like you have to use your wits to survive, typically. Although with horror games, they've never actually like been too much for me. It's always like just a game to me. Unless like you get VR and stuff. VR I think can get a little bit more intense than the average. Amori is about a boy that killed his sister and battles depression and other psychological problems, and it's really good because they explain them how it really feels like. Oh, that's good. It's always good when they can actually tell a good story and kind of generate some level of empathy for the people that are reading it.
Okay.
Because yeah, sometimes it's impossible to tell somebody what something is like, and if the game is really good, it can generate empathy that otherwise wouldn't be there in a lot of people. And that could be a really positive thing. I might check out Amori at some point. The only thing is that I have such a backlog right now, and I'm trying to get through it. So many games to play, so little time. At your graduation, Garrett Mockouts probably belongs to a graduate.
Lord Lenato's rebellion may have been quelled, but the unrest in Fargus isn't dying down anytime soon. The Boar Prince should hurry up and claim the throne, rather than letting old customs hold him back.
An end roll is about a 14-year-old kid that murdered people that has no guilt, so they experiment with it, injecting medicine that makes him dream a happy dream ball with the people he killed. End roll is my favorite game. Interesting. The a happy dream. What is a happy dream? That a happy dream with the people that he killed doesn't. Seems like it might be an interesting happy dream.
You're skilled. Why won't you battle me?
He befriends them. They're alive in his dream. Huh. That reminds me of another game, I think. That I can't quite remember the game though. They're alive in the... yeah, so I think I have maybe played a game that is similar. I can't remember, to be honest. I've played a lot of games. Alright, have a fun time, Elia. Whoops.
My heart is full of victory. Witness frigid pride. I will remove you. I will not be stopping.
I'm glad.
Let's see, all this talk of assassination plots. It brings back dark memories I prefer to keep buried. I doubt there is any correlation, and yet... it is nothing. I am sorry for allowing my mind to wander. My focus should be solely on guarding the monastery right now.
What the?
Hello.
In Bridget, assassinations are many. I have also been the targeted, back in the past.
How frightening.
The Goddess Tower has an entrance of narrowness. That is most good. The windows are not the most good, though. A target of ease for snipers.
Wow.
Hey, you. Professor.
Hey there.
Reminds me.
That's so.
Professor, as for me, I had a date with a splendid I blame all these rumors of a deathly figure showing up in town. Such an uproar must have, beyond reason, drawn his attention away from me.
What the?
Hey there.
Right.
Well done. You have my thanks.
What?
Ugh.
So... I was thinking...
What should I do now? Maybe I'll eat with somebody, I guess.
Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste.
While I have little interest in food, I will admit to a weakness for this one dish.
Thanks for your help. Thanks for your help. Thanks for your help.
Nothing worth celebrating. Praise isn't necessary, really.
My efforts were not in vain.
You better believe it. Let's see here. Honestly, if you get better at the bow, things will be better.
I got it. I got it right. You. I have understanding. You are. You have my.
I be asking a question? I am appreciating your answer.
Whoa.
Professor.
You're already no. You're already focusing on Axe and Brawler. You can't. There are sometimes you need an Axe. Most of the time you can be a Brawler, but like just focusing on one is probably not the wisest.
Thank you, Lady Bernadetta. I will take my leave.
Oh, good. Bye! Goodbye! Finally. Oh, that was awful. Just terrifying. Please don't sneak up on me like that! It was nothing big. That lady just wanted me to show her around a bit. But strangers are just so nerve-wracking. Oh yeah? How about when I first met you and I wouldn't come out of the corner, or even uncover my face? Actually, now that you mention it, it's funny. Once I started talking to you, I stopped feeling scared. I wonder why. You know, Professor, you might be the first person I've been able to speak to normally since I got here, and I have no idea why. I'm happy about it too. It's a terrible idea going out in the forest with all these people you don't even know. Thanks to you, though, I can actually make it through class now. I'm grateful for that. I don't know what I'd do if you weren't here. Sorry. I'm okay. I am okay. I'm doing just fine. I feel safe here, thanks to you.
So you used to get the greenhouse.
What? You saw that? Why would you see that? You were watching me? That crosses a line, Professor. Singing? Me? Why would I be singing? I'd never be singing. I've never been so humiliated. Useless, worthless, unmarriageable.
Sure, why not?
Must I? Fine. But I will sing it solemnly.
I'll keep my voice down. Don't want people thinking I'm vying for attention. But how loud is too loud?
I'm ever so grateful. Okay, let's go.
Let's get this over with. Our result should please you.
How would weeding raise heavy armor? I guess maybe strengthens your lower back, maybe? I don't know.
Enlightening.
I work to grow.
Hello, Professor. You seem to be in good health.
Thanks. I rested yourself?
Of course. Doesn't seem intimidated.
Something wrong?
No, not at all. It's just that I find myself a little concerned for your well-being. You see, Lady Edelgard has taken something of an interest in you.
I don't know. It seems so.
Don't be flippant. There is something you need to understand about the role I play here. One of my many duties is to determine potential advantages and potential threats to Her Highness. If you prove yourself useful to Lady Edelgard, then all will be well. If you pose a threat, I shall have to dispose of you. Yes, this is no joke. While I may be a student here, I am her servant first and foremost. Therefore, if an untimely demise is not to your liking, you would do well to demonstrate your utility with all haste. I should warn you that I am far less compromising than Lady Edelgard. Do not be at ease merely because you stand in her good graces for the time being.
I'm not worried.
Ah, such confidence. I'm beginning to see why you caught her eye. My family, House Vestra, has been sworn to House Resvelg for generations. Since the dawn of the Empire, we have worked to protect the Emperor by any means necessary. Both in the open and in the shadows. If you incur our wrath, you will see just what I mean.
Alright, well, I'll be back later tonight. But thanks for watching.